Alright, project for the moment is this monster U-joint. So this truck has a small vibration, kind of lacking power. Turns out it's not 400 and some odd horsepower, it's 333. Bought a little scan tool so I could get into it and see. But, so I'm not sure. I think the motor still has a vibration, but I changed the fuel pressure regulator and a check valve. I can show you. That's it. There's the check valve, and then right behind it is a fuel pressure regulator. This has an old-fashioned pump, I guess, and it's hard to get a spring to increase. My fuel pressure is at 90 at 1500 RPM. Should be closer to 100, so it could be starving for fuel. But I'm going to do one thing at a time, and I'm going to get this U-joint changed. I don't even know if you can see it, but that's right here. I'll try and wiggle it. It's just barely, I mean, I can barely feel it. And these are all 12-point half-inch. Those are not, but those are caps. I don't know which ones to try first. If I break this thing loose, maybe I can take the whole shaft off, but apparently these can be stuck in there pretty good. Hopefully they're not. I did borrow a puller, or a press, I should say. Definitely tight. And they got blue Loctite on them. And yes, the wheels are chocked, so air brakes will hold it, but just in case something fails. Until I'm getting older, I grunt everything. I grunted everything. See if this, how heavy this is. Might need a pry bar. Oh, good Lord, it's heavy. Maybe I should take it apart. Maybe I can take this off and slide this out, then I can do it on the bench. easier. Hey, look at that. Looks like they're gonna come right out. So I borrowed this great big press just in case they don't come out. Otherwise I've got the big press to do that. Maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, the new ones have this. Maybe this one broke. Maybe that was the part of the problem. Looks like the weld gave out. This one is a little drier. Can't drive it any further. one Ooga Booga. Alright, I gotta get this cleaned up. Polish that up a little bit so the next one goes in nicely. A little bit of skin. Okay, so the U-joint itself has no grease in it. None. The caps do have a little grease in it. So we're gonna fill it up if we can. They give you new hardware, Loctite already on it. Just like regular U-joints, just pull it up a little so you get it started straight. Don't mess the needles up. Even like a regular U-joint, you leave it all the way down in there and you try and get that, you're gonna probably tip a couple needles over and then wonder why it doesn't ever work for you. The other problem I see with U-joints, when they come out hard and you're pressing them and banging them, you end up bending these ears, and then you wonder why the clips don't go back in. That's why you bend the ears. Boy, I swear I just have it. There it is. See if that lines up. Just keep moving. It's not, you know, some of the older Fords and stuff like that, they have one key that's wider or missing, so it's keyed. But this one didn't. Looks like it's it. I could see how this thing could easily fall and take out my teeth or my face. To zip tie that up. All these rubber hoses from the old plow system that was on it. Let's either take them all off or tie them up. It's a pretty big bolt. Alright, should be good to go. Alright, just kind of some windy roads. I can't really get going, but it used to vibrate pretty bad at between 35 and 45. Vibration is gone. That's wonderful.